All right, good morning from Temple Bar. I have not been here in like 2 years, and things have changed. Last time I was here, the launch ramp was right there. Now, I guess it's over here, which is fine because I'm in a boat now. So I kind of need a dock to tie this thing up to. I kind of had to wait until it got light, and I saw somebody that clearly knew what he was doing. So I asked him. I said, "Hey, where is the launch here?" And now people are starting to file in. I think I know this guy. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? It's very possible. Anyways, chase some boils, and we're gonna cover some ground out here today that I've never been able to quite get to in a kayak. So we'll get there today. This is gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna get some up close personal shots of some cool stuff, and we're gonna hopefully catch a lot of fish. So I was gonna go to. I almost went to. Well, I did. I went to Echo yesterday morning, and lightning, wind, and a whole bunch of glitter rockets. So I just turned around and went home. So, but no wind today, clear skies, and should be a good day. All right, so stick around. In compliance with the Lake Mead National Recreation Area filming guidelines. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go find some boils. Okay, thanks. We're in the water. There's the launch ramp. It's not terrible. We used to launch from right here last time I was here. That was on a kayak. So now we're over here, and somebody left a pontoon boat on the one side, and there's only one cleat to tie off to on the other side. So by the time that I'd parked the truck and come back, this thing had drifted, spun itself all the way around. But luckily it's that Moby mat thing, so it's like plastic and it kind of floats, so it didn't do anything, didn't hurt the boat at all. But we're gonna get out here. I really gotta watch what I'm doing here because it has been a while. But once we get out of these shallows, we'll figure it out. We'll find us some fishies. Here we go. There's the skunk killer of the day. Regular giant right there, I tell you. Very big, but skunk is dead for the day. All right, calling all ditch pickle guys. But you guys know they're over here because you guys have tournaments here all the time. Uh-oh, one very big, but he gone. Not a bass guy. All right, I'm finding them, but I'm not finding the boils yet. I saw a little bit of a tiny little boil, but I'm trying to get my hands on this guy right here. So I can show him to you. And not, There he is. They're all dinks pretty much. But I'm coming into something here. I actually think it's either here or over there. It's striper big. So, but every time I throw a line out, I catch fish. So that one took my boil lure. That's the Vicious 110, which is basically a $5 Vision 110. Maybe it's 6, I don't know, but they work really well. It's Megabass Vision, not a Megabass, Monster Bass Vision, Vicious, blah. You know what I'm talking about. Lots and lots of dinks. That one took the impact slash. Oh my God, it took me forever to get a hold of this thing because he's flopping around. And here. Here you go. Anyways, they're liking the blue over here. That was the blue impact slash 12 us. So everything I've caught today has been on blue. Another one. Fish of the day so far. And there's what it took. Impact slash 12 us blue. So we're coming into something here. Look at my hat. Coming into something right over here. Over there. Kind of see a little bit of something that might looks like it might be a boil. They are getting a little bit bigger, and I am this is definitely looking like it might be a boil over here. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to drop the trolling motor and work this cove because I think it's going to happen. Well, it's happening all around me. All right, yeah, they're it's happening. Kind of, they keep coming up and boiling and then going back down, but they're staying right in this area. I don't know if you can't see the fish finder, but there's a lot of fish right here. And that's a smaller one, but there's some bigger ones in here too. Got us another ditch pickle. But they're boiling all around through here. And we're getting a fair amount of fish today. All right, there's another one. The little dinky things are kind of mixed in with the halfway good size ones. But they're such micro boils. They're just, they'll come up for a couple seconds and then they'll go back down. I'm just gonna run up and down this shelf right here, back and forth. That's what's working for me right now. I changed that chartreuse storm shad, put a silver one on, just like I was using at Echo Bay a couple weeks ago, and they started taking it. So, and the chartreuse was a little bit bigger than this one, and the couple fish that I caught on it, they're pretty good size. I just broke my line. That's awesome. We're back. We're back from Malfunction Junction. I spend quite a bit of time at that place when it's boil season. But they're right over there. Like I started to say, they didn't like that chartreuse. I don't know if it was the size or the color, but as soon as I put this, you see it? The silver shad one back on, they started liking it again. And they keep kind of coming and going. There's one. Nope. But they're right here. They're right underneath me. Oh, now they're over there. Oh, over there. Can't seem to catch a fish on camera today. All right, we're kind of, like I said, well, now they're boiling again. The boils are coming and going, but they really like the blue stuff or the silver stuff, but not chartreuse, strangely enough. That's a mind blower. They usually always like chartreuse. Not today. All right, kind of taking a little bit of a break because it's kind of leveled off a little bit, but they're right over here. They're driving the shad into the back of that cove. So, and oh, they're right there. There they are. So we gotta slower this down a little bit, put this back over here, and catch more fish. All right, for those of you that are wondering where that cove is that I was just in, right there. Marina's right there, so it's pretty much right straight across ish, little northwest-ish of the marina. I was gonna head towards the Narrows and I saw him jumping in the back of that cove and went in there. Just caught a can't even count, have no idea how many I caught. A lot. So, and in the interest of keeping it under, you know, a multiple clip video, I shot like maybe 20 of them. I don't know, those might not even all make the video, but who knows. We're gonna go find some more and maybe do a little sightseeing, who knows. I was gonna head over towards the mountain forest, I guess it's called, and let the lake in, but you just can't go past Striper Bay and not pull a striper out of it. 12. So we're gonna do Striper Bay right here. I was a little off when I pointed out where the cove was from Temple Bar. It's a little bit west. I didn't realize I was as far west as I was. Apparently I was. So we're gonna slower her down here. I already see a fish down there, so we'll probably catch some more right here in a minute. If you're into rock formations like I am, that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it's either that or that, but I think that's the temple that they refer to as Temple Bar. I'm pretty sure it's that. I don't know. Let's see if it's on here. That is Del Mar Butte. That's what it is right there. So now we know. That makes me wonder where the temple is. That must be it right there. Okay, I was a little confused on some of my identifications here. It's been a while since I've been here, but that is the temple. It says it right on here. It says the temple right there. And I got a little confused because, like I said, it's been a while since I've been here. Between Del Mar Butte and that. But Del Mar Butte's over there. And I thought this was Striper Bay. But this is Burrow Bay. So it's been a while since I've been out here. So cut me a little bit of slack. Here's a better close-up view of that temple. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. That's pretty cool too. This is all really cool stuff. But I'm not going to go around the corner. The corner to the confluence is right there. So I'm going to loop back here and I'm going to head back towards that cove. And then we're going to head to the dock because it's almost, well, it is 10 o'clock. So, and that's pretty much my drop dead time to be off the water. That's when all the jet skis and everything else, that's when things tend to go crazy, especially on the weekends. But we're gonna give her a little bit longer here. All right, more fishies. Not a huge one, but there's a lot of them. I'm dragging a silver shad over there, and I'm just casting this bank. Not even seeing any on the fish finder right now, but I know they're down there. They're kind of around me. It's because they're not right underneath me. I'm only in 38 feet of water. I should probably do that. I'm hearing them jump over there, of course. All right, never leave fish to find fish. I came back to where I was and I'm catching fish again. But I'm trolling this silver shad over here and they're not looking at it, but they're loving this. I'll give you a really good look at this thing. They're loving this thing. That's the Vicious 110. Can you see that? Monster bass. So, it's so freaking hot out here that my pliers that are laying on the white seat burned my hands when I picked them up. So, you know, I'm gonna do the right thing and I'm gonna stay out here for probably another half hour. I think I got 3 more Gatorades left. But it's getting hot. And the wind kind of leveled out, so that's good. Got that going for me. All right, here's a better look at this ramp. This is the worst part of it right there. That corner, that's metal. And nice little gouge in front of my boat now. And it's kind of windy, and it's really only one lane, so that's gonna do it. Got a lot of fish. They're liking the blue stuff, so come and get them because there is a ton of them. So yeah, next stop is going to be Big Bear Lake, so look for that. So yeah, like, subscribe, give it a share, match dude floating around over there in the kayak if you would please. Think about those channel memberships, help me out a lot. And check out the Amazon links down there. There's all kinds of good stuff. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the water. Have a great day.